Hey now, it's the Rob from 1061 KISS FM, and I want to give you a guy's point of view of the movie 50 Shades of Grey, or at least this guy's point of view. I was in the camp of people who were dragged to see 50 Shades of Grey this weekend. This was not a movie I had any desire to see, but of course it was Valentine's Day weekend. My girlfriend really wanted to see it, so I took her to see 50 Shades of Grey on Saturday. And I was not expecting to enjoy this movie, and to be honest, I didn't. I would have to give this movie probably a D+, maybe a C-, and I'll explain to you where I thought the movie went wrong and where it could have gone better. For starters, the movie was very one-directional. The movie had one real storyline, and I've never read the books, and there were no surprises to me in the movie. I knew the basics going into this movie. The basics being, these aren't really spoilers. These are things that I knew, and I haven't even read the book. That there's, some billionaire guy named Christian Grey who romances some sweet, innocent, awkward virgin named Anastasia Steele, and he wants her to sign some contracts so that she becomes essentially like a sex slave of some sorts. And that is literally the entire movie. I mean, nothing really happens, and it's in my opinion that it was a poorly executed film. Like, even on a 30-minute sitcom, which really has 22 minutes or 21 minutes, sometimes 20 minutes if they have opening sequences of storylines. Even on Seinfeld, if you're not digging what Jerry's doing, Kramer's off doing something crazy over here, and Elaine's got herself into trouble over here, and here's George being awkward over here. They've got like a whole bunch of things happening. This movie just had this one thing happening. I mean, sure, Anastasia graduated or whatever, but to me, there was nothing else for me to sink my teeth into outside of just the main storyline of, this strange sexual encounter between the two people. There's no other peripheral characters. No one gets explored really outside of just these two people who I don't find to be all that particularly interesting. He's a dude who likes sex. Where are you ever going to find something like that? And then she's a girl who's interested in this glamorous lifestyle. I've never seen anyone like that before. To me, it didn't resonate at all. So that's kind of what I thought about the movie. I wish. And maybe the source material doesn't really have much to branch off onto either, but it needed more for me than just a stereotypical Skinamax late night movie. The nude scenes really weren't that much different than there. In fact, to be honest with you, you could probably see better looking girls on a Skinamax late night, boob flick, or whatever they're called, the softcore kind of stuff. And that's what it was. There was a lot of awkward sexuality. The theater would sometimes get noisy, like their bodies would react to the nude scenes. At least the first one, for some reason, everyone starts coughing at the first nude scene, and I was like, what is happening around me? The girls in the audience are just like the teenage girls who go to Twilight. They're so proud that they know everything that's going to happen. My understanding is the movie does not sway much from the book. You can hear them whispering to each other because they know what's going to happen, and this happened in the book. And as someone who hasn't read the book, and even probably to people who have, that's super annoying. If you know what's going to happen, that's really cool. But you don't have to keep snickering about it, and I don't know. So that was annoying too. The more I think about it, the more I have to give 50 Shades of Grey, in my opinion, a D+ at best. Happy Valentine's Day, everybody. I hope you are able to avoid 50 Shades of Grey like I was unable to later on.